The news is full of emergency meetings, central banks offering lines of credit, and falling bank stocks. It's no wonder people are asking, is this the beginning of another financial crisis? Politicians, including the UK Prime Minister and central banks, say the situation is now stable. But bank stocks have continued to fluctuate. So how bad is it and what does it mean for you?
What is happening with banks and are they collapsing?
Credit Suisse is being acquired by UBS. Both are giant Swiss banks, but their investment banking arms operate worldwide. Swiss banks have a reputation for financial stability, so Credit Suisse's uncertainty and forced marriage with UBS has left the Swiss somewhat dazed. The Credit Suisse crisis is a blow to Swiss stability. Two American banks have already failed this month, Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, both primarily serving the technology sector.
Although these are the largest bank failures in the US since 2008, neither came close to the size of Credit Suisse. This is the type of action that was taken during the 2008 financial crisis and at the beginning of the pandemic, aimed at strengthening confidence and ensuring that banks can still make loans and pay customers who want to withdraw their money. However, despite the actions taken by the larger banks to rescue smaller banks, concerns about the stability of the financial sector remain. The recent events with Credit Suisse and the American banks have sparked fears of another financial crisis. It is important to note that while the situation may be concerning, it does not necessarily mean that another financial crisis is imminent.
The actions taken by central banks and larger banks suggest that they are taking the necessary steps to prevent a wider crisis. As for what this means for individuals, it is always a good idea to keep an eye on your finances and investments, especially during times of economic uncertainty. It may be wise to diversify your investments and seek professional financial advice if you are unsure of how to proceed.
In conclusion, the recent events with banks, particularly Credit Suisse and the American banks, have caused concerns about the stability of the financial sector. However, central banks and larger banks are taking steps to prevent a wider crisis, and it is important for individuals to stay informed and cautious with their finances during these uncertain times.